Any new update as far as everything okay with Mrazek?
Yeah, we're hoping to have him back today, and hoping to schedule him for tomorrow, as of right now. And just an update on Seth is we're probably looking around about 4 weeks. So, unfortunate for us and him. It's rolling along pretty good, but that's just the nature of the business.
And I asked Connor Murphy this the other day. Like you said, you can't replace one guy, but how much of it is everybody just trying to make his losses as palatable as possible for as long as it takes?
Yeah, I think it's by committee for sure, and it's not just the actual play on the ice and the position that he plays. That's luckily we got Martinez back just before. It's kind of get one back, lose one, but that's definitely helped absorb that a lot, and it's given those young guys more reps, and that's very useful down the road. Like there's sometimes tough learning because we don't have a lot of veterans there to pair off with the young guys, but that's just what you got. So you roll with it and you make the most of it.
With Seth being out this long, do you consider this an opportunity to look at like a Korchinski or even a Levchinov to give him a little bit of a run here before?
Yeah, well, I think with Artie, he's just starting, so it's probably not really in the cards yet. Just let him get comfortable, get him playing. He's missed a lot of time when it's crucial time, like it's that learning stage, first year pro, first camp, and the rookie camp even, very crucial for the learning curve. So, and Kevin's doing great down there, and that's part of the reason. And I think because they've had success with that, with especially Vlasy and then Kaiser last year, I think they want to go with that, and it's worked for them. So I don't know if we don't have to interrupt it too early. I think if we look at another injury, then you might have to start looking at that, especially on the offensive side of things. But right now, I think the plan is going to stick for them to stay and play a little longer.
Is it tough with guys like that where they're if they're playing well, like a guy like Frank Nazar is playing very well, wants to be rewarded for it. And a reward when you're in the AHL is coming up to the NHL, but there's a bigger plan at stake. Do you have to kind of explain that to them, or do they understand that?
Yeah, I think that was explained to them, and especially this year, it's probably a harder explanation to a guy like Kevin that played a whole year. I know what that kind of feels like, and you think you're in the NHL, and he was. But I think with the veterans that they brought in this year was to give him that, let him get in between the junior and playing 28 minutes a night and running the power play and feeling good about everything until just surviving, with a team that was kind of depleted the second half of last year. It takes a toll on a young guy. So I think that's the good plan, is to explain it to them and let it ride it out to as long as we need. And that might not be the whole year, but it's not right now, right at this point in time in our plans. But, plans change when you get injuries like we had last year. So we know we always have to be ready to kind of not abort it, but make alterations. But right now I think it's to leave them stay the course.
What is your view on Nazar? He's playing extremely well.
And that's why he's number one center down there, and he's got both special team units he's doing really well in, and that's probably not what he would get first line here all the time. So we want to make sure he keeps growing and he feels confident that he is that guy when he gets here, and he just continues instead of maybe taking a step back at this level. But I've saw one game last week. It was on TV, and he's been doing great and following the stats, and they're very happy with his progression.
Has there been a setback with Brossoit?
I don't think there's a setback right yet. I don't have any new updates on him, unfortunately, and the good thing is Sodi's played well for us this year, and it's letting him have the chance to not rush back. So, hopefully soon we can give you more of an indefinite update timeline.
Irvine was saying that his confidence is getting kind of low right now. Have you talked to him?
Yeah, I thought, he's a quiet guy, so it's kind of hard to get a beat on if he's up or he's down. But I liked his mindset last night. I thought he was shooting pucks, and I thought he stole some pucks in the O-zone, especially even on that the second goal by Dickinson. He was very involved in that, so hopefully that kind of helps him and leapfrog forward. And I thought Taylor Hall, same thing, good offensive game. I thought we were really good, all of us, in the first period. Unfortunately, we just fell off the tracks in the second period, and lost a bit of composure in the D zone, and then that's too much D zone time. And all we did was flip pucks out and change basically the rest of the way. So it gave them the momentum. But I like those guys at times when we had the puck offensively. It just, unfortunately, the second half of the game, it wasn't very much.
Just want to ask a quick one about the Winter Classic. The uniforms were revealed today, and we got to look at them, and what do you think?
I think they look great. My son-in-law already put his order in, so I have to get one of those. Christmas gift, I guess. No, it's exciting. I've never been involved in one. Last time I was involved with outdoor hockey was when I was a kid playing in Ottawa. So it's an exciting thing, and I know there's other guys probably in the same boat. And I'm sure there's guys that have played in them that it was really fun and exciting and adds a little bit extra. It's not a playoff game, but it gives a little bit of an extra and maybe that's good. We're going to need it, and too bad we couldn't play tomorrow outdoor. But I'm looking forward to it, and it's obviously at an iconic venue, so it's going to be really neat.
You and the coaching staff have to come up with some kind of a thing too, don't you?
I guess so. Yeah, we haven't done that yet. We're still in the war room there today from yesterday. So, but we'll think about it, and we'll let you know. We'll keep you up on that.
You saw Kurashev rotating in on the line today. Is he in danger of sitting tomorrow, potentially?
Well, we just today we just did a flow practice, so we're not sure what we're doing with our lineup yet. We wanted to, get the guys feeling good, trying to get moving forward, snapping crisp passes and shooting pucks on the net. So we just put everybody kind of with a little bit of everybody today, and sometimes even the D in there. But we'll see tomorrow. Right now, we're in desperate need for a win, and at home especially. And I think when the last time we were in that position, we played a really solid game against Minnesota. So that's what we have to look forward to. Another strong team, and we need 60 minutes of what we did in the first period and more of that.
We all silly like the mayor.